Welcome to the second episode of our hospitality podcast. And this is Hospitality with the Silver Fox. That's me, Stephen Hickmore. I'm the director, owner, and conductor of the Swiss Hotel School, South Africa. Quite a lot of discussion this week about the leadership gap in global hospitality. Where are the new leaders coming from? And where are the existing leaders? To give some context, the hospitality industry, along with tourism, is one of the fastest growing industries in the world, with plenty of opportunities to employment. But we still got a shortage of skills. And it's not just those entry-level skills. When you look at new chefs and you look at new people going into service, it's actually in good, strong management. Does that management exist? Have we got the right leadership for management of hotels? Are we encouraging bright young things? Are we still a second choice career? Is it one of those careers saying, well, look, you've not been that bright at school, so why don't you join the hospitality industry? You always do well there. When really what we need are the brightest of the bright to be able to run our organizations. Let's face it, if you're running an organization like a Southern Sun Hotels, then you need to have good, strong business skills and understanding on how to make profit and how to lead a large, diverse team of people. So second choice we may be. And are the leaders in the industry representing our industry how we should? Are we still telling people that it's hard work, it's hard graft, you won't have a life out there? Which is these days blatantly untrue. In fact, balance has become quite a core need within most organizations. Surveys recently from FedHasa and the American Hotel and Lodging Association show respondents from industry of 70% that say that we don't have enough good leaders in the industry. So are we losing them? Are we not giving the correct career pathways for young people? Are we developing our leadership skills? Are we working with hotel schools and other universities to make relevant the leadership skills that we're teaching? As hospitality, we should be taking a good look at ourselves and the message that we put out to young people and to future leaders as to what our industry is all about. We all know that it's exciting. No day is the same. There's plenty of global travel opportunities. There's wonderful stimulation. If you go into your own business or achieve it to the top, then you're going to make as much money as anybody does in any form of employment or industry. So we really have to be careful with our message. One of the solutions is we should be joining together as an industry to get the message out there. We've not been doing that. Where are the career days? Where are we represented with those? You've certainly got engineering, you've got mining and banks that regularly make their industries look a lot sexier than hospitality. And what we do know is there's nothing sexier than hospitality. We're one of the world's largest employers. We're one of the most diverse employers. Yet we still suffer from a high turnover. Yes, this could be affected by seasonal patterns, but also there's a limited structure for leadership development. Talk to any person in management, you've got the stuck middle management syndrome. They don't know where they're going next. Yes, we've got a reputation of long hours, of weekends and shift work. But as I said earlier, balance is definitely becoming part of our leadership programmings. What are we putting in place to ensure that our managers stay within our organizations, that our leaders grow into great leaders of the future? It could be further education. It could be internal mentorship. It could be the strict rules we put in place on behavior in hospitality. We all know in the kitchens, we've got some legendary people that have shouted and screamed their way through service. Safe places to work, enjoyable places to work. Hospitality people are some of the greatest people to work with. You can have as much fun at work as you can in any playground or any nightclub. South Africa has got extraordinary hospitality talent. Overseas people absolutely love the way our people engage. storytelling, our ability to be able to make a plan, to organize everything. But where do the solutions lie? Well, certainly it lies in education, and it's becoming more and more important to have formal hospitality education, whether that's graduate, postgraduate, continual learning. And you'll get that in hotel schools, you'll get that in universities, you'll get it in business schools, and also you'll get it internally if you run the right programs and have the right mentorship. Hospitality leaders need financial skills. They need people management skills. They need sustainability knowledge these days. They need technological awareness. They need to be up to date with all the different types of software that we use. And AI is becoming a larger and larger factor. So running a hotel today is not just about service. It's about leadership, strategy, and technology. Historically, hospitality grew through mentorship in kitchens, hotels, and in restaurants. Senior professionals must develop younger talent, and it must be intentionally. If you think about the mentors that you had when you were growing into the industry, I had many. I had good examples, I had bad examples. I definitely had people that changed my view of business, people who changed my view of hospitality, changed my view about guest satisfaction. And the financial side, I was never brilliant at financial at all, but that became a point of extremely strong development. Structured training is important. What internships are we doing? What graduate programs we got in place? So gone are the days where we've got intentional graduate programs, where we're taking the best of the best and picking them from the hotel schools and the universities to be able to take in graduate programs. And apprenticeships, 3-year block release, internal training. Protea hotels, I remember, had an exceptionally good apprenticeship scheme in the past, which developed their managers, and some of them are still very loyal to that brand today. Remember, leadership doesn't just appear, it has to be developed. Hospitality offers 200 different career pathways globally. The hospitality industry doesn't just need staff, it needs leaders. And the next generation of leaders will come from education, mentorship, and the passion that has always defined this remarkable industry. So thank you for listening to me today. For more information and industry updates and news, go to my blog, www.hospitality.co.za.